Hey, Shalom. I want to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone. Much love and respect to all you brothers out there doing the work of sincerity and truth, striving for the whole full elect, enduring all afflictions and seeking out your own salvation with fear and trembling. This is Yahweh Batazad is coming back with another video, another lesson real quick. Just want to jump into these two verses, and Lord willing, I'll bring out some other scriptures. But you know, there's two sides to a token. And you know, like the scriptures say, the last shall be first and the first last. And that's speaking to the nation of Israel, you Negro Latinos and Native American Indians, primarily the small remnant that's going to be delivered, the elect, the chosen. All right, the 144,000, the great multitude that follow after the Lamb, so whithersoever he goeth, who is ignorantly known as Jesus. But in the Paleo Hebrew, his name is Yahushua. And primarily the bulk of those people, that the nation of Israel, again, that are the 12 tribes of Israel, the Negro Latinos and Native American Indians, are here in Great Babylon under the rulingship of Esau, Edom, right, who are the so-called white people, the Caucasians. So there's two sides to a token, and no matter what side it falls on, Israel's going to triumph, all right, and they're going to be delivered, and in the kingdom, all Israel's going to be, you know, in righteousness and, you know, peace and safety. But 2/3 of them gotta go. But let me bring these verses out. Lamentations 4:21. It says, "Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken, and shalt make thyself naked. The punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thy iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins." All right, so right now, as in time past, you know, even going all the way back to like the 40s and the 50s, you know, maybe even further back, during the time of, you know, America's, you know, kingdom being established, you know, when they first developed the automobile and the aircraft, you know, those were considered like their glory days, you know, in the 40s, the 50s, the 60s, 70s, 80s, and the 90s. And that was their time of rejoicing, their glory days. But in the midst of all that, they were committing mass wickedness. And then, and now on top of all that, the foundation of their kingdom here in this land that is called America was stolen from the Native American Indians. They were raped, robbed, and pillaged. So blood was spilt on this land, and we already know what it says regarding that. Let's bring it out real quick. Let's see where it is. Let's see. So Numbers 35. Let's see. Numbers 35 and 33. "So you shall not pollute the land wherein you are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. Defile not therefore the land which you shall inhabit, wherein I dwell, for I, Yahweh, dwell among the children of Israel." So this land is polluted, right? For the blood defiled the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. So this man has to go down. He has to die. His blood has to be poured out for their blood to be, for justice to be played out for them. That's the only way. That's the law. All right. So let me go back to Lamentations. Salak. Lamentations 4:21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken, and shalt make thyself naked. All right. And let me get this other scripture. Let's see, forget. It's shame, naked. Let's see. Let me see. Let me look here. Let me look here in my Bible. I'll find it here. Let's see. Salaki, give me a second. Alright, let me see. Zechariah. No, it's not Zechariah. All right, let me go to Nahum 3 and start at 4. Because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcrafts, that selleth nations through her whoredoms, and families through her witchcrafts. Behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will show the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdoms thy shame. Okay, and that is because of all the lies, the deception, the bloodshed, murder, anything that is negative and that is of righteousness and evil. That is what is being discovered upon this man's face. So, you know, the reason he uses the analogy of lifting up his skirt is because, like, say if a man deals with a woman and he lifts up her dress or her blouse, her skirt, and lays in with her, you know, and he's gonna discover her secret parts, you know. He'll be able to tell if she's been with other women or she's dirty. So that's basically what the Lord is using, that same type of analogy regarding this individual. All right, Esau, Edom, and discovering their shame, their nakedness. Okay, and I will cast, verse 6, and I will cast abominable filth upon thee, and make thee vile, and will set thee as a gazing stock, right, as an open shame. Okay, but that's what it is to be discovered. The Lord's gonna lift up her skirt. All right, so let's go to Isaiah 47 and 1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground, there is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Take the millstone, grind meal, uncover thy locks. Make bare the leg, uncover thy thigh. Pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen, and I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. So we already know what that means, that the Most High, his son, is going to come back as an angelic force. Because the first time when he came riding on a donkey, and then what did they do? They crucified him. So he came as a man. This time he's not going to meet them as a man. He's coming back in all his glory. Let's see. There was another scripture I wanted to bring out. Let me see if I can find it. No. But this is in the book of Obadiah. Verse 10, it says, "For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever." So again, that shame, everything that you did to the Negro Latinos and Native American Indians, the Most High's people, the apple of the Lord's eye, right? And the earth, you've destroyed the earth too. The animals, everything is hurt. Everything is hurting and suffering out here. The food ain't no good. It's all GMO, genetic modified organisms. Everything's engineered. The seeds. It's hard even to find organic food anymore, organic anything anymore, because everything's been polluted, tainted. It's of another copy, right? It's something that is mimicked from the original. So again, Obadiah 1:10, "For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever." I'm gonna jump down to verse 15. It says, "For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thy own head. For as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, so shall all the heathen drink continually. Yea, they shall drink, and they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they had not been." So the Lord's going to cause you to swallow down, man. Let me go over here real back. Let me go back here real quick. Let me see. Let me go back to Lamentations real quick. All right, it says again, Lamentations 4:21, "Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken, and shalt make thyself naked." So, yeah, man. I'm still trying to look for that scripture, man. Let me see. What's in Micah? Yeah, Micah. Has to be a Nahum, man. Or Habakkuk. Has to be Habakkuk. Habakkuk chapter 2 and 12, it says, "Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood, and establish a city by iniquity. Behold, it is not of the Lord of hosts that people shall labor in the very fire, and the people shall weary themselves for very vanity. For the earth shall be filled with the knowledge of the glory of Yahweh, as the waters cover the sea. Woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that puttest thy bottle to him, and makest him drunken, also that thou mayest look on their nakedness. Thou art filled with shame for glory. Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered. The cup of the Lord's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory." Let me pull that one up. Habakkuk 2 and 13. Well, I started at 12. Habakkuk 2 and 12. Woe to him that built a town with blood and established a city by iniquity. And that's what America has done. The so-called white man, you know. Esau, Edom. You know. And the Lord's telling you. And then verse 15. Woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that puttest thy bottle to him, and makest him drunk, and also that thou mayest look on their nakedness, on their shame. This is in the book of Revelations. This is Revelations chapter 3. And 17, because thou sayest, I am rich and increase with goods, and have need of nothing, and knowest not that thou art wretched, miserable, poor, blind, and naked. That's Esau. And even you 2/3 Negro Latinos and Native American Indians that are not right have that same type of mentality. Because you can be rich with your own vain philosophies, your pseudoscience and things of that nature. But it says that you are blind and naked. You know, your shame is being seen because the Most High's eyes are 10,000 times brighter than the sun. Revelation 13 and 18. I counsel thee to buy me of gold tried in the fire, that thou mayest be rich, and white raiment, that thou mayest be clothed, and that the shame of thy nakedness do not appear, and anoint thine eyes with eye salve, that thou mayest see. So you want to clothe yourself with the beautiful garments, which is the righteousness of the Most High, the law, statutes, commandments, the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You want to be clothed with that raiment. Let me bring it out right here. This is Revelations 19 and 8. And to her was granted that she should be arrayed in fine linen, clean and white, for the fine linen is the righteousness of the saints. Okay. But going back to Esau, Edom, they're going to have to drink, man. They're going to have to drink, and then their nakedness is going to be discovered. And it's being discovered right now. The heavens are declaring it. Let me see if I can find that one. Heavens declare. I don't believe this one's it, but I'm gonna read it anyways. This is Psalms 19 and 1. The heavens declare the glory of the Most High, and the firmament showeth his handiwork. Okay, so everything is being manifested. It's gonna be manifested. Okay, so let's go back to Lamentations 4 and 22. The punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. Right, because Israel had received double. Let's get that one in Isaiah 40. Their punishment, they received double. This is Isaiah 40 and 1. Comfort you, my people, said the Most High. Speak ye comfortably to Jerusalem, and cry unto her that her warfare is accomplished, that her iniquity is pardoned. For she had received from the Lord's hand double for all her sins. See? Lamentations 4. The punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. The daughter of Zion is Israel, is Jerusalem, the Israelites. Okay? Because they were a people before a place. But Zion also, Zion is a monument. Let me bring it up. Zion is Tazayawan. Tazayawan. Zion is Tazayawan. The outline of biblical usage is a parched place, another name for Jerusalem, especially the prophetic books. We'll go here to the root word etymology. All right. It says the outline of biblical usage. It says signpost, monument, conspicuousness here in Strong's definition, and monumental or guiding pillar. Let's look up what a monument is real quick. It says a statue, building, or other structure erected to commemorate a famous or notable person or event. So that goes into the whole, during the creation period in Genesis chapter 1, where he said that when the Elohim said, let's create man in our image, because they were going to be the exactly what this says, Zion, a representation of what was in heaven on earth. Okay, a building, because like the scriptures say, we are the temple of the Most High. And it said a structure erected to commemorate a famous or notable person or event. A statue or other structure placed by over a grave in memory of the dead, which is the Lord is a God of the living. A building, structure, or a site that is of historical importance or interest, an outstanding, enduring, and memorable example of something. All right. So it goes right here. The origin, Middle English, denote a burial place. Latin, monumentum, remind. So the Israelites, they are a monument. Okay. Like it says in the Paleo Hebrew, Tazayawan, which is Zion. Lamentations 4:22, the punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no longer carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thy iniquity, O daughter of Edom. All right, which is America. He will discover thy sins. All right. So I just want to bring that out real quick. Lord willing, it was edifying. Till next time, shalom.